upgraded casual. Jen, what is upgraded casual? I would love to tell you. It's a made-up word. Upgraded casual to me in this sense was probably stuff I could get away with wearing to work. Either if you had a casual work environment or just casual Fridays, things like that. Let's get into look number one. I was really intrigued by this green jacket because number one, it's olive color, and I love olive. I really liked the drawstring at the front. Now I'm wearing this one in a medium. I would say that it does run true to size. If I needed to button it and wear it fully closed and things like that, I certainly would want a large, not a medium, but I thought it might look interesting unbuttoned, but also with a tie at the front, and I really do like how that came out. So with that, I wanted to go for a little bit more of an offsetting monochromatic look, and I really like the different textures in here. I absolutely love this Sherpa bag from Madden NYC, and it was love at first sniff. That's weird. No, cut. It was love at first sight for me, and I love the coin strap. I've loved them for a long time, and the fact that it was Sherpa, I was like, no, just no, get out immediately. So because I had Sherpa in the bag, I brought in a sweatshirt that I already had. Anything where I talk about that I already have it, I will try to find a comparable item online and link that below. So I thought that tied that in together. The jacket, of course, is quilted, you know, a little bit of that swishy type of material. The pants were ribbed, something that I also already had in my wardrobe. I got so much use out of these boots. The fact that they're ivory, they sort of just go with everything. I feel like they're a really good height. They're comfortable. They do run true to size. It's hard to tell in the footage, but they have this very subtle sparkle that goes along the side of them, and I just absolutely love it. When I order stuff for these big styling videos, I just typically order a bunch of stuff and style it once it gets here, and I was pleasantly surprised to see how many times I was easily able to style these boots. Clearly a good addition to my wardrobe for that reason. I think with this jacket, of course, you could wear probably a multitude of colors underneath it, but I really particularly like that I chose a color that was supposed to match the tie. It's not exact, of course, it's like cream versus off-white, whatever. I liked the idea of then folding the cuffs up to bring more balance to that color so that it was sort of an even look throughout. I would wear it as more of an outfit jacket. I think it looks really cool to do that, so I'd recommend giving that a shot. This next one I feel like was more about the balance of the color. So we've got more of like a sage green with a very dusty light pink. Really like those colors together. The free assembly this year, you guys, absolutely knocked it out of the park. When I order all this stuff, I am like, please don't like everything. Please don't like everything. Please. I know I'm not sending any of those back. They are just so good. It's one of those tops that seems boring paired with the interesting color story, makes it a little bit more fun. But I am telling you, I'm gonna get a ton of wear out of this. It's also great on camera. I work from home for my full-time job, so I'm on camera all day. It's really nice to have stuff that shows up on camera. It feels like a crew neck sweatshirt. I'd say it feels like a light sweatshirt, and I am wearing my true size in this, which is a large for free assembly. I'm almost always a large in that brand. Time and True, in my opinion, has been really killing it with their jeans recently. I stan Sofia Vergara jeans. If you're not new here, blah, 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 you know that. Like, you're so sick of me talking about Sofia Vergara jeans, I'm sure of it. And Time and True jeans, I stayed away from a little bit because I've tried a few, no go for me. And the last several that I've tried, I'm like, dang though, actually so. They've been so good. And so clearly, because they're like a little bit of a crop, they work well for summer, but I think they can also work really well for fall. If you see how they're paired with a booty like this, or even with a sock peeking up. These are a 14 on me. I would say that they're fitted, but fitted in the way that I like them to be fitted. Not fitted like I'm telling you they're too tight, but it's a fitted look. I think these run a little bit big because if anything, I am a very heavy 14, leaning a 16, maybe a light 16, heavy 14. I'm getting myself confused here. Go backwards, Jen. I bought these jeans in every single color. These sweater cuff sort of booties. I don't know the names of stuff. You guys tell me that you just like me to guess and I don't have to Google things. So we're gonna keep rolling with that. Absolutely love these booties. They went in and out of stock quickly. I felt lucky to even get my little paws on them. The pink, I don't even think was my first choice. I'm pretty sure I was going for black because I just feel like they would go with more. These are another one where, dang, did I style these with so many looks. So stay tuned for the rest of Wow Week if you want to see that. They also run true to size. They're extremely comfortable. So were the last pair, and I am so impressed. Welcome to week of Walmart, or affectionately known as Wow Week. If you happen to be new here, I am Jen. I am your Wow Week host for the week. I'll be popping in to say, what's up? What's up? My channel is really all about confidence, style, fashion, affordability, all of those things. We like to cook looks. We be cooking, sauteing looks on this channel, as well as we love to do hauls. Who is we? We is me. Hey, what's up? I am a little bit goofy. I always like to warn folks. And if you happen to be awesome, consider subscribing. But only subscribe if you're awesome. If you're not awesome, don't subscribe. I totally understand. This Wow Week is going to be exclusively styling. I have a ton of different styles. I like to say that I have multiple styles disorder. I will make sure I put all the looks so you know where you fall. Like, hey, what day of Wow Week are we even on here? You know, depending when you find this video, make sure you check out the other videos. What do we think of the look so far? Let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear. Everything is linked down below in the description box by outfit number. And in order to access the links below the video, click the title of the video. It will open up a box, and then click more, and then you will have access to all the links. Thank you so much if you choose to use my links. Since all the videos in this series are lookbook style videos, I decided for each video, I'm gonna save my personal favorite until the very end. Let me know down in the comments which one was your favorite though, because I would be so curious to know. Another sweater by Free Assembly. I just love it. I just love it. It's so, like, on the surface, I feel like it's boring. I mean, it's not, but it is. It's not, but it is. When you pair it with that bag to bring out the blue color. I actually ended up putting a dickie with it. It's an Amazon dickie. I could definitely link it below to give it a little bit more of that preppy vibe. I just think this is such a cute preppy look. I would absolutely wear this look to work. I have to tell you, I'm not a huge fan of these pants. I will link them and all the things. I do have an entire workwear / teacher outfit day where I can definitely show you better pants than this that I have found. I will link those pants below just in case you don't want to wait for that video and just want to see what the pants are. But if you want to see them in action, wait for that video. Check out that video if it's already up. I would recommend those more than these. What didn't I like about these? I didn't like the zipper. I mean, honestly, I'm just gonna say I feel like my butt's too big. I feel like my butt is too big for these pants. They dipped severely in the back for me, like to the point where I'm like, is my butt out? Is my butt out? Is my butt out? And the last thing I want in a pair of dress pants, it's probably the last thing I want in any pants. Worrying about is my ginormous butt out of these pants, okay? And I love the length and everything. If you are particularly interested in these, I did go 2 sizes up. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. I just explained how like I'm a 14 leaning 16. I got these in an 18. They do have stretch to them, but also still do run small. I felt almost not secure in them. And I don't mean not secure as in like insecure. I just mean, I probably felt insecure too. Let's be honest. It's more like, is the zipper gonna pop open? Is my butt out? Is my butt out? All that kind of stuff. These shoes, I love that I paired with them. They're vintage Havanas. I could definitely link a similar pair below. I've had them for a while. But the reason I wore these kind of sparkly style shoes is because I thought it brought out the sparkle in the dickie, and I just love that pairing together. You could definitely just wear plain white shoes with this. I will link a pair from Scoop down below that I absolutely love, along with a pair of vintage Havana sparkly options for you. Look number 4. I mean, come on. These jeans are Sofia Vergara. They are so good. They have these little slits at the side, but otherwise they're non-distressed, skinny style jeans. I call them sort of like an ankle jean, at least on me. I'm 5'7". I'd say they run again a little bit big. And Sofia Vergara, I could be a 14, I could be a 16. In these, I'm a 14. I really like this waffle style top, which is from Time and True. On this top, you've got to be a little bit careful because it does have a band around the bottom. If I just kind of put it on straight, it would be pretty tight on my hips. But instead, I sort of lifted it and kind of let it hang a little bit. I really liked the way that that looked, so I'm not mad about it. I'm actually a large in this top, not for Time and True tunics, but for Time and True in general. That is sort of up one from my normal size, because if you are familiar with Walmart, you probably know that Time and True generally kind of runs larger. So just in any old brand, I'm typically a large, but in Time and True, I often do wear a medium, but in this one, I am wearing a large, and I think it's the right size for me. And this shirt is just super basic, but I feel like when you pair it with these smiley face shoes, like what? I saw these shoes and I was like, no, no, I can't. This is just so good. This Weekender bag from No Boundaries. I really like the yellow in this bag, and the yellow in this bag is actually peace signs. I know it's not the same as smiley faces, but I thought that was sort of like a kind of a cutesy, fun, whimsical pairing. Smiley faces, peace signs, yellow, yellow, yellow. We're feeling mellow in our yellow. A cute but put together look for a fun weekend. Where are we going in the Whoosie Whatsy? Now the Whoosie Whatsy apparently is a vehicle. I'm not really sure, but I loved it. I am a sucker. Let me know if you're also a sucker for an MTV shirt. I don't want to tell you how many I have because it's embarrassing. It's also embarrassing the fact that I don't watch MTV. What is even on MTV anymore? I couldn't even tell you. But I have the shirt. So this one is sort of like an off-white, kind of leaning cream. And I love the cactuses, the cacti. Yep. I don't think it's a surprise to anyone that like a graphic tee looks good with a great old midi skirt. Such a great uniform, if you will. So good. This one is by Free Assembly. It's a really pretty sage green color. I happen to size down in this one. I would say I could probably wear a large or an extra large in a skirt like this. An extra large is my true size probably, but I sometimes size down in sweater things that are going to encapsulate these hips right here because, I don't know, I just think it looks better fitted. You know what really made this one is I recently got a bag from Target. It's this bag, obviously. Just like talking about some rando bag. It just brought out the TV in the MTV, and I feel like it just made the whole look. So this one, I think what makes it is the interesting pairing of color. One of my, it's not a trick at all. One of the things that I just like to do is find a color that is the most underrepresented in whatever you are wearing, pull that color out and put it one other place. When you do that, the look goes from being, you were almost there sort of a look, to rounding it out and being like, no color forgotten. No color forgotten in this look. There's a small speck of yellow somewhere. Oh, I see you yellow. Let's pluck you out and let's put you somewhere else. And it really does round out the look. I feel very passionate about this process that I go through for whatever reason. Yes, pairing it with the leopard shoes was just, it was freaking icing on the cake, man. Sorry, I said leopard. I mispronounce it. It's pronounced leopard. We all know that. Move on, Jen. Jeez. I keep slapping myself a lot. This bubblegum pink cardigan. Couple things. Free Assembly, so good. Did I not warn you that Free Assembly is on fire this year? I got a medium in this because I just knew I sort of wanted to wear it open. It's sort of like a grandpa style cardigan, maybe off the shoulder. It was thick. I know that thick stuff don't be looking great on me typically, so I went down a size. I really like it in the mediums. It is so pretty in person in terms of just a true bubblegum pink. I decided to go the rest of the look all gray. Loved how the pants and the shoes were a very similar color. So these jeans are Time and True. There is 1% stretch in these, although it does not feel like it at all. And I had to go up a size in these. I'm in an 18. Even they're a little bit tight on me. So these jeans definitely run small. If you hate tight jeans, maybe consider going up 2 sizes. If you want them to fit the way they're fitting me, I would say go up a size from your normal size. What I decided to do was then pair them with something unexpected. So I have this chain belt. I have it in silver and I have it in gold. It's from Express. I can definitely link a similar one. The obvious choice here, right, is the silver belt. That's like the obvious choice, okay? I decided to put it with the gold belt, because I thought it was just sort of going with the unexpected, and I absolutely loved the way that turned out. If I was not doing this sort of lazy styling, I would have paired it with gold jewelry. I would have offset the gold more. If you're new to this channel, I sort of have 3 levels of depth to which I go in my looks. I can link my series for you, The Making of a Look, which is sort of where we walk through making a look together. Those are the absolute most styled that my looks get. I try to think of absolutely every detail. Looks like this are sort of my second tier look category, if you will, where I really try to get a nice styling out of like the top, bottom, bag, maybe a belt, shoes, but we don't go completely over the top with the jewelry and the rest of the accessories, because honestly, some of that really just comes down to a time thing. Like when you're doing this many looks, etc., I just don't have the time to do every single look like that. But just know I would pair this with gold jewelry. These shoes, very, very good. They're diamond true. I don't have boots this color, and again, they sort of look really good with those cropped style jeans. They also do run true to size. Camis are one of those things where I know they sound super boring and super unnecessary, but I definitely need them for styling. Like there's so many times where I'm like, I need this color, and I'm like, you know what? I have it in a cami. I have it in a cami. I'll bring it in. It brings balance to the whole look. So I would urge you, I would plead with you. This is very important. Okay, this is like very important stuff. Just get a plethora of colors. They're a couple bucks each. I've found that they've laundered very well time and time and time again, and I can't recommend them enough. And what a great way to sort of have a little bit of a cami wardrobe through Walmart where it's really affordable. I mean, who am I clapping for? Me-self, apparently. I wanted to do an all denim look. I heard denim on denim on denim on denim is going to be in style this year. I don't follow trends. I have no idea. I try to generally know what's going on. I usually let these stores tell me what's in style. I am a style channel from the standpoint of like, I like to cook looks. I think I said that earlier. What am I? This is like, I'm at the stove. I like to cook looks. That's my favorite thing to do, honestly. Put clothes in front of me. I'll make outfits. I'm like an outfit factory or something. Should that be my new tagline? Cooking looks at the outfit factory. I'm not really sure. In terms of being like, that stuff's out of style. I don't know, dude. Consult somebody else. This jacket is by the brand The Get. And I knew I wanted to wear it open and do something with those little thingies right here, something, something. So I got it in a size medium. Would this be the size that I would be if I wanted to close it? No, but does anybody close jean jackets? I generally don't see that. I feel like if I was gonna close a jean jacket, I'd wanna like tuck it in to something else, a military style vibe or something. I wanted to pair it with a lighter jean at the bottom. These jeans are from Sofia Vergara. Love Sofia Vergara. And they are size 16. They are very high waist, and honestly, I feel like they're very flattering. Hang until a later look where you can actually see them with a tucked in shirt and you can see how flattering they are. That was a joke, but I think you can see them a little bit better, like kind of the full silhouette to see really how they look. They do run true to size because I am wearing a 16. On the model, those little pulls on the jacket, they have them sort of just hanging there, and that wasn't the vibe for me, I guess, but I did like the idea of doing something with them. I, of course, could have tied them similarly to the first jacket, which was also by The Get, but I didn't want to do the same thing. So I was like, you know what? Let me sort of just like loopy them up, loopy. I actually liked the way that looked, so we went with that. And then I pulled it together by doing shoes that were the same color as those little ties, as well as a cami the same color as those little ties. These Sherpa, what do we want to call these? They're clogs, I guess, but they're sort of, no, you know what? I wouldn't call them clogs. I would call them mules. I told you I don't look anything up, you guys. They're too fancy to be a clog. And they sort of have that like little coffin shape. I'm pretty sure that's not what it's called. Style toe. I'm a sucker for anything Sherpa. You guys, I'm sorry if you've been riding with me from the beginning. I talk about Sherpa. Like, I'm probably gonna talk about it again this year. So maybe get earplugs or unsubscribe or something. I'm not really sure. It's already starting. Typically in mules or clogs or something without a back, I often go up a size, so I actually did that. They were too big, so I got my true size. Hey, it's just me checking in while we coast gen. We're about halfway through this video, so please consider hitting the like button because that helps me and my channel out so much. And if you haven't hit the free subscribe button yet, hit the free subscribe button. You can tell me later. Like, you don't even have to text me. It's totally fine. Consider following me on Instagram and Pinterest, where I also post looks, many of which never make it over to YouTube. This next one just made my little preppy soul so happy, and if you happen to be new here, I have multiple styles disorder. I love preppy. Edgy is probably my favorite style of look to do. Stay tuned for, I got 2 edgy videos coming up, y'all. 2! That's actually 4, but you know, 2. I did the half tuck thing. That's what all the cool fashion bloggers do, so I did it too. And this is another free assembly win. It's so good. They call it a tunic style button-down shirt. I'm wearing it in a large. I'd say that's my true size. I don't feel like this is tunic-y enough to be called tunic. I said it, okay? I said it. I would have to probably go another size up to get good enough butt coverage to wear this with a pair of leggings and not feel like totally self-conscious about it. It covers, but not enough, in my opinion. I am 5'7", keep that in mind. This shirt is super fun because obviously it has the stripes, but it has that's not what makes it fun, Jen. It has the different colors. That's what makes it fun. Ding, ding, ding. That's what makes it fun. The green and the blue, the stripes give it a preppy vibe. The tucking it in gives it kind of a modern feel, if you will. And I feel like pairing it with this Sea Wonder bag that I've actually had since the summer. Icing on the friggin' cake with having this sort of look like a preppy look. These are my scoop sneakers that I spoke about earlier, and I almost didn't even want to put them in the flat lay because I wear them so much. They're dirty. I'm like, I really should clean these before I photograph them, and I didn't have time. If you have time to lean, you have time to clean. I didn't have time to lean, therefore there was no time to clean. You feel me? Really complete that preppy look because they're also laser cut and they're just, I wear these in a half size down from my normal size. However, if you're not gonna tie them in kind of like cool girl style, I would say get your normal size. The reason when you tie them the way I have them tied is you kind of walk out of them if they're not tight enough, if that makes sense. If you're interested in my video where I talk about 10 different ways to tie your shoes cool girl style, I will link that video below. I wanted to challenge myself on this look because this is not a look that I typically would do. And I try to style for all of us, not just for me. So the reason this look typically isn't for me is it's sort of taking a wide something on the top, meaning the jacket, meaning the shirt. They're both sort of a little bit loose, and pairing it with a wide leg pant. I normally don't go wide and wide. It's like if you're gonna do wide leg pants, you gotta do something fitted. We already talked about these boots. They're great. I styled them a ton of different ways. This jacket runs huge. I don't prefer my jackets, at least my outfit style jackets, to close. I just feel like that cuts down the bulk. It is a lot more flattering that way. If you want to know more about sort of how I dress my curvaceous, a vivacious body, I will link my video that I did, 8 unique ways to look thinner, advice from someone who's not already thin. You feel me? The shirt, these shirts, the shirt from Time to True. For a graphic tee, these shirts disappointed me a little bit. I feel like they were lighter than I wanted them to be, like in terms of a little bit more see-through than I wanted them to be. I am a sucker for a good graphic tee, so I'll probably keep them. And it's fine. They're very different from my other graphic tees. And I wore this one in a size large. I would say that that fit me very well for wearing it untucked. If I wanted it a little bit more fitted, was exclusively going to be wearing it tucked in, I could have gotten a small or a medium. Another outfit with these pants that I already told you that I didn't like. So again, I will link the pants, but also link the ones that I would recommend instead. I already utilized this bag. We've already talked about the camis that I like, so we'll just keep flying through those. So this jacket is really cute. It's by Time and True. Do we even want to call it olive? I would say probably not, but it's brighter than like the first jacket in outfit number 1. It is like that swishy style, but it is also very lightweight. Again, I would sort of call this an outfit jacket versus like a jacket. I knew I didn't need it to button or anything. I think this one actually would have buttoned, although if I was going to exclusively wear a button, I probably would get a size large. But I knew I wanted to wear it as like an outfit jacket, so therefore I sized down to a medium. Let me know what you guys think. I just love blue and green together. I mean, blue and green, you just can't go wrong in my opinion. And honestly, probably most shades of blue and most shades of green would look good together. We have another free assembly sweater. Wow. I love this color. I would call it like a light periwinkle, almost a powdery version of periwinkle. So I got this in a large, true to size for free assembly. This sweater is not itchy and it is thick, like thick in a good way, thicker than what I normally would think looks good on me in a sweater, but I wanted to try it and boy, am I glad that I did. I love the collar. It gives off sort of, what's that called? Peter Pan collar? It's not, but that's sort of what it reminded me of, I guess. I just couldn't believe that it was flattering, just considering it was a thicker sweater. Why don't I just air quote this whole outfit, you know? Okay. I can't say enough good things. I absolutely love it. I paired it with these Sofia Vergara, there she is again, and I have found her Melissa line to be absolutely incredible. From what I've seen, they're all flares. I forgot that flares were flattering. So I was super curious to know because I have a couple other Melissa jeans and they're always incredibly long. I always get the regular, there's air quotes again. I always get the regular and I am 5'7" and I'm always shocked at how long they are for being regular. So I was curious on these ones and I got them in a size short as well. Stay tuned for some of my upcoming videos. You're gonna see this one in a short length as well. Okay, what you're seeing on this one here is the regular. I did go up a size in these to a 16. I have my other Melissas in a 14, so just beware of that. One thing to beware about with this outfit. So this sweater, and maybe it could be because I hadn't washed it yet. Obviously I was wearing it pretty much straight out the bag into this look. There was shedding on the black pants because of this sweater. It was definitely getting everywhere. Maybe you can even see it in the footage. I would wonder if it would go away after I washed it, or I really don't think it would be an issue if I was wearing like light colored jeans or something, maybe went with more of a monochromatic look. I think it would be totally fine. And then what I ended up pairing them with is I was so excited to see that Mary Janes are coming back. Who remembers wearing Mary Janes back in the day? Oh my gosh. I remember, I think I wanted the Doc Marten Mary Janes so badly. Never got them. There are a few colors. Love this burgundy color. I did get my true size. I also paired it with a bag that was a similar color. I feel like that powdery periwinkle with the maroon is just a really fun mix of color and a little bit unexpected. I put this next look together based around this suede style jacket because I wear a lot of stuff where I'm like, oh, I'll just pair it with a flannel. Like I'm always pairing stuff with flannels and I'm like, Jen, you have to stop wearing so many flannels. So I thought this could be a good flannel substitute. I really, really like it. It's by Time and True. I'm wearing it in a medium. I would say it definitely runs true to size, especially for like the purpose of this is to be oversized. It's thinner than you'd think, but I'm okay with it. To me, it doesn't feel cheap thin. It just feels thinner than you'd think. My point is I'm not worried about it falling apart or anything like that. But I feel like when you see a suede jacket online, you're kind of like, oh, that's probably gonna be thicker. It's not. For me, that means that it's not going to add bulk, which usually adds poundage, and I already have enough poundage, you know what I'm saying? I've been seeing boots like this float around, you know, fashion bloggers, etc., with the gold and the blinginess. I really, really like them. And this Madden NYC brand has continued to impress me time after time. Every single thing I've ordered from them has been so incredibly good. And let me know if you've tried that brand down in the comments. These boots do run true to size. And then I paired them with my C Wonder bag, which I did get over the summer, but is still available, that has that stripe, varsity style striping, gold hardware, which the shoes also had gold hardware. So I sort of love the way that that looked together. And then I just paired them with faux leather leggings that I already had in my closet along with a graphic tee, but I'll definitely link similar stuff down below for you. My favorite look. I have a feeling you guys are gonna be like, why was this your favorite look? Let's talk about the newest thing here, right, that we haven't seen yet, is these loafers. Dang. So when I heard loafers were coming back, I was kind of like, okay. Okay. Honestly, did not have any intentions of buying any, but then I saw these no boundaries chunky loafers. They're almost like lug loafers. Stay tuned for my edgy videos. I love me a combat boot. I love me a lug boot. Put those with the loafers with the chain, and I love even that they're sort of like an ivory white. I just love these. Moving on. The jeans that we saw earlier that I said that they were flattering, and I'm like, stay tuned and wait to see them with a tucked in shirt. That is this. I love the way a black shirt looks with a pair of light denim. The reason I love that is because I feel like it's unexpected. I feel like we just think to pair, not we, I mean, this is not an accusation. But I feel like often you're pairing sort of light with light, dark with dark. So I just feel like black is often more paired with a darker blue denim. And obviously that look would look just fine. This would look great paired with black jeans too. I love these turtlenecks. I had these last year. As soon as I saw they were coming out with more colors, I was like, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. I will take all of them. I did only buy 2, but you're actually gonna see me wear this in 2 different sizes. So this one in particular is a medium. I find that in this turtleneck, I can wear a medium and a large. The medium for me is more bodysuit-esque. There's more air quotes. Stay tuned for a later video where you are gonna see it also in a size large, but I do really like the way it looks in a medium. I think horizontal stripes like this really do a number to make your bust look bigger. If that's a look that you're going for, you're already like, my bust is so friggin' big. Like that's how I feel about my butt. How do I tame this thing down? Give me tips. But if you're looking for your bust to look larger, I would say slap some fitted horizontal stripes on those things and it'll look bigger, I promise you. The fact that it was my favorite turtleneck, I love these jeans, I'm apparently obsessed with lug loafers, and then this bag. So I already raved about Mad at NYC. This bag, you guys, I tried to use obviously a lot of the stuff from my Walmart haul. That was the idea, is to pair it with so many different things. That way if you guys happen to buy one of these, you see it with so many different things. But this bag I was almost using too much, where I was like, Jen, stop. Give the people something else. I guess we haven't seen this bag in this video, but you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it more in the other videos, okay? The best way I can describe it is if you like crossbodies, but also maybe like the look of bum bags, but you're like, I'm not doing that. This is almost a cross between a crossbody and a bum bag, in my opinion. I almost feel like it's meant to be a crossbody that sort of gives off bum bag vibes, if that makes sense. And then for me, the fact that it has that coin purse that I said I love. If you're like, Jen, this outfit sucks, why is it your favorite? Those are the reasons. That is my justification. Let me know which one was your favorite. Now that you've seen my favorite look from this video, please consider letting me know down in the comments which was your favorite. I'd be curious to know. And if you made it all the way to the end of the video, I can't thank you enough. Please leave me a heart emoji or the secret video word of air quote. Once again, don't forget to subscribe if you're awesome. My playlists here are on the screen. All the Wow Week videos will be linked below. I'll see you next time. Bye!